Hey guys, BaoZakeruga here. It's been a while since I made a video like this talking with you guys one-on-one, but this was a necessary video I have to make for the channel. If you were in last night's stream, you probably know the general gist of what I'm about to say, but to put it simply, life right now is really hectic, and because of that, I'm not going to be able to upload to YouTube as often as I would like. If I had to just make a guess, I probably will only be uploading like a video every few weeks, if not every month or two. So essentially, if you guys have been keeping up with my, personal life on Twitter, you'll know that recently I was looking for a new job. My old one, put it simply, wasn't working out. And I got a new job recently. And it pays well, but the problem is that it's a lot of hours. Recently, it was actually only like 40 hours, but the schedule itself was kind of screwy with my lifestyle, so to say. Essentially, I was going to bed around like 4 in the morning, but when I got this job, I have to like wake up at 4 in the morning, so my entire schedule did a 180, and I was just getting used to that. And I was like, okay, cool. I'm getting used to this. Now I can finally get my free time back a little bit and start working on YouTube videos and so on. Joke's on me, because Friday at work, they announced that in the coming months, we're going to be working more hours, mandatory, of upwards like 50, maybe even more a week. And I don't know if you guys know, but YouTube itself is more or less a full-time job if you want to be consistent with it, even if you're not treating it as a full-time job monetarily. So I'm literally just not going to have time to be uploading to YouTube with this schedule. And I guess to really put into perspective my current schedule, I wake up around 3. No, I wake up around 4. I have to wake up around 3 soon to go to work. And I don't get off until about 2 in the afternoon. I get home around maybe 2:30, sometimes 3. And then, because of the nature of my job, because it's a very physical job, sometimes it's like an 8-hour workout essentially, I will often nap after that. And then maybe if I'm lucky, I'll have 2 hours of free time, which I have to sometimes spend with my girlfriend or my dog, or just doing other hobbies that aren't YouTube. So even without that in the equation, I still have sometimes as low as maybe 2 hours of free time a day, because then I have to go back to sleep and repeat the process over. And that's with the old schedule. Now with these new hours I'll be working, I might have even less, and that's really a bummer. And I would love to find some type of compromise to this, like maybe making shorter videos, because recently I've been trying to make more analytical videos on things like my what is more important in a JRPG video game, story or gameplay, things like that. But those videos take a long time to put together. And to give you a general gist of what I mean by that, I guess the general rule of thumb for my videos is like, for every minute of a video, that's essentially 1 hour of work I put into it. So like if it's a 5-minute video, that's like 5 hours, which may not seem like a lot, but if it's like an 8-minute video, that's 8 hours, give or take, and that's an entire work shift. I also felt this was the perfect time to talk about something else that I think I've wanted to talk about honestly for probably a couple years now, and that's the fact that I still love being a content creator, but the truth is, I don't like being a content creator on YouTube anymore. To put this in perspective, I started coming to YouTube in 2005 or 2006. It is now 2020. That was when I was like 13, 14 years old. I'm now 27, going on to 28, and I've seen literally every phase this site has gone through since its inception. And the YouTube I fell in love with at the age of 13 is not the YouTube of today. You know, we're not making Naruto Linkin Park AMVs anymore. You know, we used to just do YouTube for the love of it, because, you know, there was no way to make money off of this back in the day. But now, of course, everyone can make money off of YouTube. A lot of people do this as a full-time job. And even now, I would still love to do this as a full-time job. I still love creating content, of course. I would love to do that as a full-time job, even if it's not on YouTube. But I have to be honest that the current YouTube, the YouTube of the past few years, is just not a site I really like anymore. Like, let me put this in a better way, I guess. Like I said, YouTube, we used to do it for the love of it. You liked being a content creator, etc. But now, just observing like the top creators on the site, people trying to get to the top, the way YouTube itself treats the site, it feels like high school or Hollywood or a weird mix of both. And YouTube honestly used to be, I don't want to sound dramatic when I say this, but it almost used to be a place for outcasts. People just doing this, getting in front of a camera, talking about whatever. And now it's like everyone just wants to do this to get fame, get money, get deals, use this as a stepping stone to get to something else. And that's okay if that's what you want to use YouTube for. But it's just not for me in that regard. I still just make content because I love making content. The reason you guys have seen me like sometimes go for periods of time without making videos is because, usually because I don't make videos when I'm not in the mood for it. Like, I don't want YouTube to just be work. Like, I want to enjoy this, if that makes sense. If you want to go anywhere on YouTube now, you often have to cater to whatever the algorithm wants. And I don't want to compromise the videos I love for that. And I often joke with my friends that if I wanted to really be successful on YouTube, I would have made BaoZakeruga a reaction channel by now. Because those videos are the ones of mine that usually get the most views. Which is funny because they take no effort whatsoever. And the videos I do put hours upon hours into usually don't do as well. And you know what's funny? I think there was one defining moment where I knew that, well, let me say this first. For a while, I thought maybe my passion for doing this was going away, but there was one moment where I realized it was just YouTube's nature, or I guess how YouTube is today. That was the issue. And it was a comment I got on a video. And the comment read, "Is your channel still alive? You haven't uploaded a video in so long. I like your content, I was just wondering." Now, the last time I had uploaded a video, the video he was commenting on was 2 weeks ago. Like 2 weeks before the comment, basically. So this person was asking if my channel was dead because I hadn't uploaded a video in 2 weeks. That was the moment where I knew that the current, I guess, culture of YouTube maybe just wasn't for me anymore. And it might sound a bit silly, but it was kind of hard for me to come to grips with that because, like I said, I've been coming to this site for most of my life, honestly. Like, my first big passion in life besides games, anime, wrestling, like my hobbies as a child, was YouTube. Coming to YouTube, seeing people be passionate about the same things I were, like gaming, anime. And the reason I wanted to become a content creator in the first place was to find other people who were passionate about the things I was passionate about. And I have found a lot of people like that. Like the people I interact with on a daily basis still on Twitter, all because of YouTube. So I have a lot to thank YouTube for. And that's why it was painful for me to see that this site that once meant so much to me has changed so drastically. And there still are a lot of content creators that do this for the love of it. You can tell their passion is there in the videos they make. Maximilian Dude, Happy Console Gamer, Rogers Base, to name a few. There are still a lot of legit content creators on this site that are in it for the love of it, and you can tell. So I'm just grateful for that. And also, you know what? YouTube itself has just been making it harder to love over the years. I'm sure you guys know what I mean. You know, subscription feeds don't work. They added the stupid notification system where you can get notified when people upload something, and that doesn't even work all the time. YouTube is just a headache. Of course, content creators getting banned for no reason. What's the thing coming up? Kappa, whatever, where if you make content for kids, you're not even making money anymore. To put it simply, YouTube is a whole mess right now. But sort of get back on track. Like I was saying, not going to be able to make content as much. I want to, but just the way life is, I'm not going to be able to. For those of you that are going to be sticking around for my videos, if it even pops up in your feed, because you know how YouTube is, thank you. Thankful for all you guys that have watched me throughout the years. I really do appreciate it. You guys keep me motivated even when I feel I can't do this, because there are days when I feel like this isn't what people want to watch or see, and you guys prove me wrong, and I'm very grateful for that. You've been a great part of my life. Once again, this is not goodbye to BaoZakeruga. I just won't be seeing you as frequently in the coming months with how life is going to be. And I know this video was mainly about making videos, but also streams obviously are going to be coming to a bit of a halt as well. Streams are a lot easier to do than making videos, because I just like turn on my camera and game pretty much and interact with you guys. So streams might be a bit more often than videos, but videos definitely you won't see as often. And who knows, maybe this is a blessing in disguise for me, because like I said, sort of been losing my passion for YouTube because of YouTube's own fault, and now I won't be able to do it as much. So maybe this will be a good thing for me. Who knows? Some time away from the site might be just what I need. But thank you guys. If you stuck around this long, I appreciate it. Guess I'll see ya when I see ya. Later.